Hello, Cobras, and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby. I'm TryclydeTamer. Last time, we went underwater to search for some of the type plates for Arceus, and got quite a few, and made our way here to Shoal Cave. This episode is going to be a continuation of all that stuff. Now that it's low tide, even though at this time of day, about 10:30 a.m., it should be high tide, but I saved inside the cave, so it didn't change while I was actually inside the place. And I should need the Mach Bike for this place, so I might have to go back for that in a minute. But I'm just going to try to grab what I can while I'm still here with my Acro Bike. We're starting to see a lot of our Shoal salts that we can get. And there's the Shoal shells up high that we can't reach, because those are only obtainable during high tide. And here's our first Shoal salt right here. It's going to disappear out of place. I think in RSE, I think they even disappear from the map. They just kind of stay there. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of hidden items for me to get, but I'm just gonna kind of romp through this as is for now. Going over the bridge. I'm not gonna go too far from this room. I'm just gonna see one little thing, and then maybe go back for the Mach Bike. Branching path this way, but there's nothing down that way because I took a couple seconds to check. Let's go down this ladder and put my item finder back on. And a man of interest over this way. It's not a trainer. The penetrating cold in these parts is an impediment to training, but with focus, one can overcome it. Take this focus band, buckle down, and you'll be set to withstand this blast of cold. He's gonna give you a focus band. So you wanna swing it, everything starts with focus. Okay, what the focus band does is, if you put it on a Pokemon, it has a chance of surviving with extra HP when hit by an attack that would take it out. The focus sash, on the other hand, is an item that is only single use, but is a for sure chance of being able to survive the attack. By the way, salt right by him. Actually, I've caught myself. I didn't leave the cave because I realized that if I did, it would be reset to the high tide, so I can't really do much because I've already gotten everything in high tide. So, while we're still here in low tide, let's use strings and push this boulder a little bit at a time. Actually, I don't know if I want it to be like that because it's just gonna get the boulder in the way, so I'm just gonna leave it like that as it is there. I don't care about you, Golbat. I'm running and with my item finder on. It's like, come on, it's like the perfect repellent. Plus, I have a super repel up, but that doesn't matter about your dips now, Pokemon. But here's the last Shoal salt for us to get, so we can turn those in and get the great thing from the old man. But there's still more things for me to grab. Oh, actually, this one is number 4. I guess I only had 3. Hidden item is but on the first floor. Got a pearl right here. And actually, I'm going to have to wait till later for me to get my Mach Bike, because obviously, as I said, it would reset if I leave the cave at this point. But let's just talk to this old man. Oh hey, Shoal salt and Shoal shells, and enough of them too. Would you like me to make you a shell bell with them? Yeah, alright then. I'll make you a shell bell right away. There, done. Shell bell, that's a nice item for competitive. Maybe not as commonly used as leftovers though. Have a Pokemon hold on to that, it'll love it, that's for certain. But the shell bell chime is simply sublime. Rhyme time. You can get more Shoal salt and Shoal shells every day, so we can always make more. And I'm not quite sure what this is, but I got this recently. If you like, please take this too. Just read the tag on it, dude. It's a Slowbro Knight. It's the Mega Stone for Slowbro. One of my personal least favorite new Mega Evolutions, but it's still pretty nice. I would've wished they gave Slowking one as well. Okay, here we are with our Mach Bike. I unfortunately lost the footage for the initial try of this because I rendered out the video and apparently this little part didn't get in, so I'm just re-recording this. So I already collected all the items around here. That was TM79 Frost Breath up there. And once we go down here, we got a little icy area that has ice sliding puzzles. So down here would just be a hidden ice hill. I could probably still grab it because I haven't grabbed it anyway. But I'm not too concerned about it because it's nothing really important. But something to remember about 6th generation is that you're able to go diagonally. And of course I'm not really playing as well because as I did yesterday when attempting to do this, so I don't really remember the exact way through the puzzle. But I seem to be doing well right now because I made my way up this way. The big bulk of our items, slide diagonally, would be about right at this exact spot here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's sparkly. You can get a Glailitite, so that's a nice thing. Right here is the Icy Rock, so like the Mossy Rock in Petalburg Woods that evolves Eevee into Leafeon, you can use this one to evolve Eevee into Glaceon. Then right here would be a Nevermelt Ice to go along with it, to power up Ice-type moves. So now let's do the big part of the sliding puzzle. Let's see if I can do even better than I did yesterday, even though it didn't do bad yesterday. And I seem to have done well. This spot right here would contain TM07 hail. So that covers all the items in Shoal Cave. Let's scroll through my item list and use an escape rope and get out of here. Now, here is where the video gets out of order. I am now in Route 128, and here's this little ring that the pillar of light came out of, but we're not going to be worrying about that right now, because as I said, it's a continuation of the previous video, Shoal Cave and more underwater exploration. So how about we go ahead and dive down to the underwater world here in Route 128. Actually, I probably should dive right there, because it's actually nothing really significant. That's actually the C4 cavern we can go into right there. We want to go down right there because it actually doesn't go into the cave. But before we do that, I'm just going to search around for the plates around this way. Stone plate directly northwest. Diving to the spot a little bit more to the east, we had a hidden protein in that little empty square. I became a water-type Pokemon. You. Up top, there are 3 hidden items and all of them are heart scales. Now in the underwater ring area, we are right here to grab this adamant orb, an item for the Pokemon Dialga. Yes, there's going to be the 3 orbs for the Sinnoh legendaries. The middle of the west side, Draco Plate. 1, 2, 3, right here, Pixie Plate, which is new to Generation 6. Let's battle some trainers, shall we? Cool Trainer Seraphim. Oh, you want to battle, do you? Take a deep breath and it's on. Cornelius! The water stings my eyes. Fishy dude, I look like a Chinchou with my item finder. One of his Evergrande, so I caught myself a Pokemon that knows the move Waterfall to crest the falls. Lane's World, I'm crestfallen. I get it, I think. It's a little tuber kid. Actually, even if I didn't have this tube, I could still swim. Oh. Delmar. My tube got in the way. More east we are going. For some reason, this tube looks like a donut. I wonder if it would be as delicious. Maybe. Marlene, I'm hungry. Another triathlete swimmer. Evergrande City is still a long ways away. I'd say my first victory seems to be far away too. And he's sorta kinda lying because we don't really need to go too far to be technically in Evergrande City, but there's still a little bit of stuff to do before we actually get to the Pokemon League and Victory Road, and we're not gonna be worrying about all that stuff for now. That covers Route 128, so let's go a number up. Obviously, that's going to say we're in Route 129. Whoa. Well, Route 130 is to the left, so that's sort of news. And you can't even walk in front of the guy because his line's in the way, and it's like its own little sprite thing or whatever. Once you cast your line, the idea is to hang in there until you catch something. Fisk Boulevard. It got away from me. Then I might as well just continue it on into his friend. The trick to fishing with a rod is to put your back into it. That's the key. Sheefer. Way to put your back into it. That's sarcasm, dude. Let's get the diving, shall we? Plenty of things and probably something there. No? Hey, that's a Chinchou Lantern. One of those 2 Pokemon over that way. But I want to battle you. Bloop bloop. Elapsed time 20 minutes 14 seconds. That's what year this game came out. Coral! Toxic plate at the very southern edge. Dude! Battles everywhere, that's what it is to be a trainer. Not too far northwest of Colton is that plate. Straight above the eastmost dive spot is the lustrous orb for Palkia. Can you understand my hand signals? Oh, Jason, hand signals, and you had your lantern, you signal being you're such a joker. Blue shard. This empty patch among the seaweed down this way, we got our splash plate. Then just not too far left of that splash plate, we can come out this way. We got hidden items here, and I think we got a couple actually because, well, A, I know that there's 2 hidden items, and there's not really much land on Route 129, and if I can find something, here we go. We got a big pearl. Here we go, heart scale. Say hey hey, let's get on with it. I'm able to read lips. I'm beaten, that's it, done. What's the hurry? Let's take it slow and easy. Tisha! Oh my, I wanted to relax a little more. This is my first triathlon. I'm all tense and nervous. Well, you just gotta chase your dreams, dude. That was a big patch of diving right there, but that's pretty much all there is for Route 129, so let's get moving on to Route 130 in this little tiny spot. What's going on here? Maybe there's a plate somewhere. I haven't really checked my list yet. Ah, it's the Grisius sword for Giratina. So this right here is the point where Route 129 goes into 130, so yeah, it's just a straight shot through. Seems like there should be stuff around all this place, but it doesn't seem to be unless I'm just clicking in the wrong places. I don't care about your Relicanth, even though it is an ancient Pokemon thought to have been extinct because it's based on the Coelacanth. The seas in Hoenn are famous for their beauty. South of Silas, or as I wrote it down, S.Ilis, is the Fist Plate. Not too far away, West Patch Southern Edge, Icicle Plate. Female Diver, will you be my prey today? I was not Cordura's prey because she only had a Corsola. But right down south of Cordura is the Earth Plate over here. And then we can just go a little bit further up and grab ourselves the Meadow Plate. Now west of Cordura, on the other hand, it's a little secret patch of stuff, so let's surface up right here and see what waits. So secret for me. Gotta walk along this beach over this way, but a secret place awaits up this way, and as it's called, it's a secret meadow. It's one of 3 places where you can put a bunch of secret bases. There's the secret islet and the secret shore, I'm pretty sure. One that's like a big tree, and the secret shore also has a bunch of secret bases. So yeah, you can establish a secret base here, or you can see others. And we are also able to fly here. I was just snapping on the beach when, before I knew it, I had been swept away. Strain is wanting to learn Double Edge, that's the good thing. As much as I like Shadow Claw being on it, I'm going to replace it in place of Double Edge because 120 power with no recoil, that's just great. And another normal swimmer. What a surprise, didn't expect to see a trainer out in the sea. I think we should battle. Rodney, this kid's awfully tough. In Route 131 now, there's much left offered in Route 130. We can curve swim our way around here, even though we don't really need to, but if we come this way, here's something of interest. Only those who have been recognized as being worthy can go beyond this point. Alright, we're going to keep that in the back burner of our mind, as I usually call it, so let's just get back to our surfing and go through these crevices and battle a trainer. The sea is teeming with Pokemon, it's not easy swimming, I tell you. Richard! Pokemon raised by trainers are seriously tough. Why do guys make such a big deal about swimsuits? They're always staring. Gee, I wonder. I'm out of my depth. I wonder who's worse. This girl Kara who's oblivious about things, thinking maybe she's just beautiful in a swimsuit, or the girl in Black and White 2 that's like, guess where I hide my Pokeballs? Teehee, it's a secret. The sea, the sea, the sea, the sea as far as these eyes can see. I'm sick and tired of the sea. Bleh. Herman is like IGN reviewers. Maybe he's one of the people giving this game a 7.8 out of 10 for having too much water. Route 130 didn't have much except for those 3 plates, and Route 131 doesn't either, other than all these trainers. It has no items, but a lot of trainers. Hey sweetie, wait, we should battle you and me. Susie, you're tough in spite of the way you look. Another double battle here. Let's battle as brother and sister. Shall we use our power as brother and sister to battle you? I did my best with my big sister, but we couldn't win. We couldn't even win when combining our powers as siblings. Alright, I've had enough of swimming for now. We are now in Pacific Log Town. I don't want to do too much right now. I'm just going to go heal up, and then I'm going to make a quick stop over to Route 107. There may not have been so much here originally, but now that we have dived, we are able to go down in this little small patch because there's great stuff for us and train us. I'm looking for a Pokemon called Corsola. His name's Keaton. Does he wear the Keaton mask? Haha. Bloop bloop bloop. It's not like I'm drowning or anything. Are you actually drowning? Oh, you're just searching for your prey like your friend Cordura over in Route 130 is. And here's our final plate underwater, the Flame Plate. I'm getting close to 30 gigabytes of raw data that I need to edit down, so I'm going to end this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Mega Ruby here, because I'm pretty sure I have a substantial amount of content to put into the episode, plus I still need to do the extra part of the Low Tide and Shoal Cave, because out of 4 stuff. But yeah, until next time, Let's Play Pokemon Mega Ruby, where we visit Pacific Log Town a little bit more on the sea, and then advance the story a little bit more actually. Don't toast yourself.